Let's go back to the homework problems here. So here's a line graph. The accompanying data represent the percentage of high school graduates, blah, blah, blah. Construct a time series plot. In other words, horizontally is the year. So one reason for doing this is I want to show you StatCrunch and I want to show you Excel. So click on the icon to view the data. So I click on that icon and here are the data. Two ways to do it. We can do this in StatCrunch and we can do this in Excel. So let's do this in StatCrunch first. So whenever you see a bunch of numbers, you'll see this icon here. Looks like two windows. When you click on this icon, the two window one, you will get two main choices. Open in StatCrunch, we'll open it in StatCrunch, obviously. Copy table to clipboard will allow you to paste it into Excel. So I'm going to open this in StatCrunch. Okay, need to move this. Somehow the new windows are popping up on my other screen. So here are all the numbers. What's nice is you don't have to type them in. The labels, the variable names are already there. We want to draw a time series plot or a graph. During this course, most of our stuff is under Stat. A couple of times where we want to draw a graph, we're under Graph. Graph, this is going to be a probably a scatter plot. X is the year, Y is the percent enrolled, and compute. And there it is, except it's not connected. So you can see, if you can imagine the lines, the dots being connected, it's in general going up and down, and now we have to figure out which one this looks like. Let me see if I can connect the dots. Grouping, display lines. Okay, that's better. So that's the line graph. Which one of these does this look like? It's not A. A goes down. It definitely looks like B. How about C? No, it doesn't look like C. So this definitely looks like choice B. A is going down. C doesn't have enough squiggles going up and down. Final check. Okay, so that's how you could do a graph in StatCrunch. So you can see that once you're familiar with StatCrunch, things can be pretty quick. How can you do this in Excel? Well, you need to put the data into Excel. So click to see the data. Use the same two window thing here and copy it into the clipboard. All this is recorded. So your table has been copied. Now I'll bring up an Excel workbook and paste. I did a Control-V paste. So here's all the stuff in Excel. So how we can do a graph in Excel. I can highlight both sides, do an insert, a scatter with the points. And again, I don't have the points connected. There's probably a way to connect the dots. Scatter, looks like this one. Okay, so now the dots are connected, and you see we have the same chart as we did in StatCrunch. Okay, so you can see a lot of these problems can be done using either StatCrunch or Excel. During the first few weeks, they're equally possible in both, but as we move on through the course, you find that StatCrunch becomes easier and easier. Excel doesn't do things as nicely. Sorry about that crunch. Comment on any trends. Let's look at the Excel graph. It looks like in general it's going up, but it's not up every year. So it's, in general, it seems to be going upwards, but there are some years where it goes down. So choice A has generally decreased. That's not true. Choice C has generally increased, which is true, although there have been some down years. So it's choice C. Okay, so let me, okay, final check. So now we've done problem 4.